Everyone, welcome to our week 9 video class. We're going to go ahead and jump in with our technique activities for today, which is not very much for you to do, just 2 scales and 2 arpeggios. So we're going to jump over to page 125 in your book, and we're going to be doing our D and A major scales. So just a quick refresher, D major, we've got our F sharps and C sharps, and A major, we have F sharp, C sharp, and G sharp. So a good thing to remember, again, like I talked about last time, is to think about which finger goes on the black keys that we have. So starting with our D major, you're just going to remember that in your right hand, finger 3 goes on F sharp, and finger 4 goes on C sharp. And if you kind of just lock that in, it's going to make this a lot easier than it already is, and it's pretty easy. So let's go ahead and try the D major scale, 2-octave scale, right hand. I'll call out the finger numbers. 1, 2, ready, go. 1, 2, 3, sharp thumb under 2, 3, 4, sharp thumb under 2, 3, sharp thumb under 2, 3, 4, sharp 5, 5, 4, sharp 3, 2, 1, 3, sharp over 2, 1, 4 sharp over 3, 2, 1, 3 sharp over 2, 1. So go ahead and pause. Try that a couple of times on your own till you feel comfortable, and then let's try left hand. Here we go. 5, 4, 3 sharp 2, 1, 3 over 2 sharp 1, 4 over 3 sharp 2 sharp 1, 3 over 2 sharp 1, 1, 2 sharp 3 thumb under 2, 3 sharp 4 sharp thumb under 2 sharp 3 thumb under 2, 3 sharp 4 1. So make sure that you've got both hands very solid on that, and then we will try the arpeggio. So for this one, again, we've got white, black, white, D, F sharp, A. And for the right hand, we're going to use the exact same fingering as we used for the C and G major. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 5. So here we go with the right hand. 1, ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 5. Remember to push that elbow out. 5, 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful job. Now, left hand, only one thing is different. We have 3 in the middle this time instead of 4. So it's 5, 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1. Here's the left hand. 1, ready, go. 5, 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1. Push this elbow out 2. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 5. Great, so keep practicing both of those hands until you feel comfortable. Then we'll move on and look at 125. So A major, so looking at our right hand scale first. So exactly the same thing, just think about which fingers go on the sharps. So I've got finger 3 on C sharp, and then 3 and 4 on F sharp and G sharp in my right hand. On my left hand, I've got finger 3 on C sharp and finger 3 and 2 on F sharp and G sharp. So just thinking about that. Let's try the right hand alone. 1, 2, ready, go. 1, 2, 3 sharp thumb under 2, 3 sharp 4 sharp thumb under 2, 3 sharp thumb under 2, 3 sharp 4 sharp 5, 5, 4 sharp 3 sharp 2, 1, 3 sharp over 2, 1, 4 sharp over 3 sharp 2, 1, 3 sharp over 2, 1. Pause and practice that a couple times till you're really solid with the notes and fingers. Then left hand. 1, 2, ready, go. 5, 4, 3 sharp 2, 1, 3 sharp over 2, 1, 4 over 3 sharp 2, 1, 3 sharp over 2 sharp 1, 1, 2 sharp 3 sharp thumb under 2, 3 sharp 4 thumb under 3 sharp 2, 2 sharp 3 sharp thumb under 2, 3 sharp 4, 5. So again, practice just a couple times on that one, and then we'll try the A major arpeggio, exactly the same as D. All the same fingers, same pattern of black keys and white keys. So let's try the A major one. Push the elbow out. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 5, 5, 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1. Left hand. Here we go. 5, 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1. And hold. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 5. Beautiful job. And so that is all you need to do for your technique for this week. Very simple, and there's no additional items for the technique. So we'll go ahead and jump in to our unit. So let's go ahead and take a quick look at page 108 through 111. And we have this playing scales in sharp keys, so keys that add sharp, so going up to C sharp major, and playing them in tetrachord position, which is where you play the first 4 notes with your left hand, then the last 4 notes with your right hand. So it would be like for a C major scale, you would play with your left hand C, D, E, F, then your right hand G, A, B, C. So, and you're going to use fingers 2, 3, 4, 5. So it'd be 5, 4, 3, 2, right hand, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then you go back down. Okay. And then you do the same thing with the G major. 5, 4, 3, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then going back down. So this is pretty simple, especially because we've been doing up to our D and A major in actual like full scales with one hand, but it's actually a really great practice for the next page, which is where we have our sharp keys going up through C sharp major, because figuring out the notes for that is just a little bit trickier, and so it's a really good thing to practice. So what we're going to do is, you notice that we have an accompaniment that goes along with this to kind of help keep you on track and keep you on pace, keep you in the key, and make it just sound a little bit nicer. So we're going to go through this whole thing, and I'm going to play the accompaniment all the way through to the end here. And we'll do these first 2 pages, and so you'll get 2 measures to transition to the next key at the end of each page, or at the end of each line you'll get 2 measures to transition to the next key. And we're going to go through starting in C major and then going through all the way up to C sharp at the very end. Make sure to follow this finger pattern, and it's also a really great time for you to be very familiar and really comfortable with your with the notes in each key, in each scale. So we're going to go ahead and give it a try, and we will start together. So you're going to start with your left hand playing that first tetrachord of C. And then you just do the same thing going down. Then you're going to go up to G. Then after D. Makes sense. So 1, 2, 3, 1, ready, go. Left hand C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C, C, B, A, G, F, E, D, C. Then we have a key change. G major, G, A, B, C, D, E, F sharp, G, G, F sharp, E, D, drop out of the notes. Key change. Key change. Beautiful. All right, moving on. We are going to look at playing in the flat keys now. So they're going to offer us an accompaniment for all of our flat scales, starting with C flat. And writing it in C flat is evil. That is just cruel and unusual punishment. But we're going to go backwards from starting in C flat to going all the way up to C. I'm not even going to attempt to say the note names out loud, so you're on your own here. But let's go ahead and give this one a try from the beginning, starting in C flat. 1, ready, go. Okay, if you're not tired, I don't know, you must be a scale expert, but that tired me out. So if you have played all of that, then you are a scale master at this point. You are definitely welcome to do that in short sections, maybe just try a couple keys at a time. And that would be an excellent way to practice. That would just be to do a couple things at a time. So let's go ahead and jump right along and look at what we have next. So they have some more intervals going on the bottom of 112 here that you could practice. So just going up to identifying and playing sevenths. 6th, 7th, and octaves. So just something simple to practice that you could try right there. There's some exercises to work on that on page 114 that I would recommend that you practice. So let's go ahead and take a look at page 115. So for this one, you should have your notes written in for this one, or at least kind of like a sketch of your notes. I recommend that you just definitely write the notes in because this is going to be for the exam next week. So we're going to go ahead and do kind of what we normally do. I will play through your part, kind of showing you how that's going to sound, and I'll call out the chords, and then I will play the melody part, calling out the chords as well. That way you can hear how it will sound put all together. So you're playing the bottom 2 clefs, the 2 bass clefs. And so let's go through and try this, and I'll call out the chords. Be careful for those diminished chords. Those kind of sneak up a little bit. So let's go ahead and give this one a try. 1, ready, go. E minor, E diminished, E minor, E minor, B major, C major, B major, B major, E minor, E diminished, E minor, E minor, B, B, 2, E minor. Beautiful. So go ahead, and this would be a good one to maybe practice hands separately, just to make sure that you can play those bass notes easily and jump between the different notes in your left hand, and also get the chords coordinating nicely with your right hand. So this would definitely be a one where hand separate practice could be useful, calling out the chords or even some of the note names while you practice this as well. And then here is how the melody part sounds, and I will call out the chords as we do this as well. 1, ready, go. E minor, E diminished, E minor, B, B, C, B, and B again. E minor, E diminished, E minor, B, E minor. Beautiful job. So go ahead and make sure that you can play that both hands in your part, and then give it a try with the melody. And it's a great way to kind of just, it's good practice for actually accompanying, which many of you will do at some point in your musical careers. So that would be a great thing for you to go through and try to play along with the melody part. It's a little bit tricky, I know, but definitely give it a try, and that will make you really, really prepared to play this for the exam, which is next week. So let's go ahead and now turn over, and we're going to look at Dream Echoes on page 116 and 117. So very similar to a lot of the songs that we've been working on these past few units. This one is really based on a few different hand positions that kind of just change. And so you guys should have kind of mapped this out in class. We have sort of at the beginning, G position with both hands, then an E minor position with both hands, then sort of some switching around between C, A, C, C, A, C. Then we have this D, so like a D, D, A, very just alternating back and forth between that, some hand crossing there. Then the second page, the first 3 lines look exactly like the first page. So noticing those repetitions is very valuable. And then the last one, we just have the G's. G's and D's at the end here instead of the D's and A's that we had on the first page. So make sure that when you do this one, a couple of good things to do would be to notice the intervals. So go through and maybe mark or call out like fifth, fifth, second, third, fifth, fifth, second, second, fifth, fifth, second, third, and so on and so forth. That could be a really great thing to call out or mark. And then also be careful with your pedaling on this one. So if you're using the pedal, make sure that you're lifting the pedal where we have that kind of little V mark in the music. And we'll go ahead and give this one a try from the very beginning. 1, 2, ready, go. Down to E. Left hand C, right hand A, left hand A, right hand C, left hand C, right hand A, left hand A, right hand C, D, A, right hand, left hand, right hand, left hand, right hand. Be careful for the sharp. Back to G. Down to E. Left hand C. Right hand A, left hand A, right hand C. Left hand C, right hand A, left hand A, right hand C, G. Right hand, left hand, right hand. Oh, sorry. Last note. Higher up there. Perfect. So definitely go ahead and that will be one of your solo rep options for the final exam. It's beautiful. Everyone loves that one. So a lot of people like to choose that. So you are definitely welcome to give that one a try for your exam. And if you do, make sure that you practice that several times, you know, give it a try hands separately and all of that good stuff until you feel really comfortable. So let's go ahead and take a look at our reading activities here. Now, we are, for all 4 of these, we do not have any transpositions this week. So what it says in your assignment is to do this with a transposition. So what I'd like for you to do is just transpose maybe the first 2 to 4 measures, just to get a little bit of practice now that we're moving outside of just regular hand positions. So I'll kind of leave that, you know, depending on which one you do. Like number 3 is pretty simple. You could probably do that one. Number 3 and 4, you could probably do 4 measures since it's really repetitive. Number 1 and 2 are a little bit trickier, and so you might want to try just doing 2 or 3 measures on that one. No, the first one you probably want to do 4 because that's actually pretty simple. So just a couple measures of transposition on that one, but no need to do the whole thing. So just do a couple of measures transposed to any key. You can do any one. So let's go ahead and give these a try, give a quick demonstration. Now, notice that we're not staying in a traditional 5-finger pattern throughout several of these anymore. We're kind of going in and out of that a little bit. So I'll call it the finger numbers, but just remember that that doesn't necessarily mean that it's going to be straight up just normal 5-finger pattern for these. So we'll start with On Top of Old Smoky. And I'll just kind of talk through the finger numbers and point a few other things out in this one. But I would recommend that you maybe practice it hands separately first, and maybe try saying the counts out loud, saying any of the finger numbers out loud, and all of those practice strategies. So let's go ahead and give it a try. 1, 2, 3, ready, go. 1, 1, 2, 3, 5, 3, and hold, tie, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 2, and hold, tie, and hold, tie, 2, 1, 1, 3, 5, 5, and hold, 2, and hold, tie, and 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 1, and hold, left hand 6th, down to left hand 5th. Excellent. Another great strategy for all of these would be to label those intervals, especially the ones that you have in the left hand here. So labeling like 6th, 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 5th, 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 6th, 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 5th, 6th, 5th. Okay? Same thing for this next one. You might want to label your like augmented intervals. And I will say our finger numbers out loud for the right hand while I demonstrate this one. But definitely go ahead and practice this one first, hands separately. 1 and 2, ready, go. 3, 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 3, 5, 4, 2, 3, 5, 3, 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 2, 1. Beautiful job. Then we'll go ahead and move on to the next one, number 3. Again, practice hands separately a couple of times, and I would definitely label those intervals that you have in the left hand and make sure that you feel really solid with that, and then we'll try it hands together. 1, 2, ready, go. 5, 2, 1, 3, 1, 5, 2, 3, 1, 5, 2, 3, 1, 2, 5, 2, 3, 1, 5, 2, 3, 1, 5, 2, 3, 4, 5, left hand down. Beautiful, and then we will finish up by looking at the number 4, study in sixths. So as you can see, our right hand plays sixths the entire time. So what I'm actually going to do for this one is call out the finger numbers for your left hand. And just pay attention, definitely try this right hand alone, then left hand alone, and then we'll try putting it together. But notice that we have a pretty simple pattern in the right hand, so the left hand is getting the melody here. All right? 1, ready, go. 6, 6, 6, 5, 3, 5, 1. Shift to 4, 3, 2, 1. Left hand jumps down. 5, 3, 2, sharp, 1, F natural, 4, 5, 3, 5, 1, shift up, 4, 3, 2, 1, 4, 1, fabulous. So you're you're going to choose one of those to play for your video assignment this week, and you'll just do a transposition to any key on the first 2 to 4 measures. So again, any key of your choice, and just that first little part. And again, you can, kind of guide yourself by writing in some note names or focusing on the finger numbers will be really helpful. So next week, 10-week exam. So the video for that one will just be, again, a really quick video, just reviewing what it is that you need to do for that exam, just in one convenient place for you to be able to watch everything that you're going to be turning in. So happy practicing, and I will see you next time.